On YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, Blogger, WordPress, and all of the other social media and social expression services that exist, having passion and being persuasive are very, very important qualities. Because of the glut of information and opinion sharing on the web, many times the thoughts and the expressions that rise to the top are the ones that are presented with much passion, with much sincerity, and with very carefully and delicately chosen words. And don't get me wrong, when you are expressing yourself to other people, use whatever faculties you have at your disposal to be persuasive, passionate, and fully sincere. But as receivers of messages, as people who are listening to other people talk, I think sometimes we overvalue passion and sincerity. All right, so I already know at this point, if I try and tackle sincerity and passion at the same time, this video is going to be a mess. So we're going to start with sincerity, then go to passion, and then explain what the problem is. When we talk about sincerity in a conversational setting, when we're talking about what it means to a person that is sharing their opinion or their belief with someone else, it essentially has one functional value. Sincerity is the degree to which a person that is sharing an opinion believes it is immediately valuable to them. A sincere belief is one that you have internalized. It's one that you have embraced fully with all that you are. It's something that you understand to be fundamental to the way that you see the world around you. In this way, sincerity is a kind of vulnerability. It's really saying that I and this idea that I hold are one, and the way that you think of this idea really affects the way that you think of me. Passion, on the other hand, is an expression of how much a person believes what they're saying is valuable and important to other people, to the people they're talking to, rather than to themselves. A passionate belief and an impassioned expression both suggest the same thing, that the person that is talking thinks that what they're saying is not only valuable to them, but is something that other people need to care about as well. Passion is fundamentally incompatible with keeping a belief or an idea or a thought a secret, a thing that's just held by oneself. It demands to be expressed. It demands to be shared with other people, because passion itself is saying this idea is relevant to other people. So passion and sincerity say a whole lot about the person that holds a belief, an idea, or a philosophy. What it doesn't say is really anything about that belief, idea, or philosophy itself. At its best, a sincere argument states the person who's talking takes what they're saying seriously, and a passionate argument suggests that they think you should take it seriously as well. But passion and sincerity on their own are insufficient to prove the veracity, the truthfulness of someone's opinion, advice, or belief. And not only that, but sincerity and passion really can be faked and or manipulated to substitute for a lousy argument. The successful expression of passion and sincerity depends very heavily upon how you look, how you sound, and what you say. And many people do not have the advantage of having all three of those fully nailed down. All three of those things are aspects of communicative skill and persuasion, which means that a lot of people that don't have the skills come off much less sincere and passionate than they really are. And some people who do have the skills come off as far more passionate and sincere than they ever may be. When you filter people by passion and sincerity, you can be far more trusting of them than you really should be, because you think that you vetted them by a reliable process when all you've really vetted them by is their skill at communicating. So where do we go from here in the online space of people talking and trying to filter all of the people talking to us if we're not going to just filter them by how passionate they are or how sincere they seem to be? First, I still gravitate towards and enjoy people who are passionate and sincere and skilled in presenting, but I don't turn my mind off when I'm listening to them. I don't assume that just because someone seems like they've really thought about what they're saying or seems like they're really speaking from their heart, that what they're saying is valid or cohesive. I still think my way through it. I still try and sort of reason with their reasoning and see if their reasoning is valid. Second, I try not to be pedantic about the flaws in people's presentations. I try not to read too much into how they've said what they're saying, and instead try and focus in on what they're saying and whether that is worth considering or not worth considering. In the end, while I value communicators and I value passion and sincerity, I seek to put the most weight upon actual epiphany, upon actual substance in what is being said, rather than the quality of expression of that idea or the qualities of the person that is expressing the concept. So appreciate passion and sincerity for what they are, indications about the individual, and value communicators for what they can do, express those inward properties in an externally apparent way, but never mistake passion, sincerity, and communicative skills as reliable indicators of the truth. This is Jacke Karashae wishing you not only passion and sincerity, but the discovery of the truth.